So we should do Agony Aunt quick. I'm not going to ask you this one, but this is really funny. So I just Googled best Agony Aunt questions, and the Daily Mail of all things, which is, I don't know if you know the Daily Mail, it's our right wing. There are crazy paper. The first question in it is, last night I was naked and playing poker with my wife. A poker chip accidentally fell into her vagina. Are there any chances of pregnancy?
Accidentally fell into her vagina.
How
was she doing handstands when you were playing poker?
No, yeah, it just, how does it work? Yeah. And then the answer is, obviously, you are a novice player. Stick to the table and ensure you do not swallow the chip either way, vagina or the gullet. A pregnancy will not occur. Chips do not contain sperms.
You have to explain that to a grown person.
Okay,
I wonder if some people just like fake the questions just to see if they'll get into the paper.
Okay, here's one then. Here's an Agony Aunt question. I am a 63-year-old married man. Are there any medicines to sexually excite a woman? I have a 50-year-old neighbour who could benefit from it as she has lost her desire to have sex. Do help.
So there are, I believe, like some remedies anecdotally that could improve sex drive. There are some herbal things that you could take to improve sex drive. I don't know if they are effective, but if this man is trying to like say, can I slip my neighbor? Can I roofie my neighbor essentially with some like oyster shells? Is that going to work? Then no, you dirty pervert. Stay out of her drawers. Stay out of her knickers.
Yeah, I'm wondering why he thinks this is his business. Like, do they have like are they on the level where they can talk about that?
I mean, maybe they're having an affair, or he wants. But I mean, if they're having an affair, then I don't know. Like, does she talk to him about her sex drive with her husband, and that she does not have sex drive? And he's like, "Oh, we should probably ask Agony Aunty about this to see if I can help you because I'm helpful. Let me mansplain your sex drive to you." So yeah, he needs to literally and figuratively keep his nose out of her britches.
Yeah, and my thoughts as a man would be, you need to question to yourself why you're so interested in her sex life.
And is it because, like, I remember reading once that like women's sex drives and men's sex drives are very different, where men are kind of like always ready to go, right? They're always in neutral and able to be put into drive. Whereas women, it's like you need to build up to it, right? Like you can't say to a woman, you want to have a go at it and expect her to be like, yeah, fuck, I'm ready. Not all women. A lot of women need to be wooed. They need to be courted. They need to make sure, like, there needs to be, and if you're going to do that and then like still have a sink full of dishes, then like that's what it's going to be. Like, they just, the way that the arousal takes place is different. So if this guy thinks that he can just like drop a dose in his neighbor's drink and she's going to be raring to go, that's likely not going to be the way that gets there.
This is a very weird one. Okay. Here's a very strange one.
Okay.
My flatmate keeps borrowing my watches without asking. I find this very annoying, especially when it's the Breitling, which is my get lucky watch, but I don't want to seem uptight. How can I stop him?
Communicate with your fucking flatmate. Stop wearing my watches.
Yeah.
Put a lock on your door. Put a lock on your watch box. But maybe just talk to your flatmate and say, "Keep your hands off my watch."
Yeah, or buy him a watch.
I'm so afraid to talk to people. Just say, "Dude, leave my fucking watches alone." And if you are, then passive aggressively just buy a lock for your door so that they can't get in.
Yeah, exactly. It's just such a simple question. The answer,
people are afraid of confrontation, I think.
I think it is, and which is funny considering what TikTok's like. But I think people are afraid of face-to-face confrontation.
Yeah. Because people are saying shit in like TikTok comments and like YouTube comments and comments online that they would never say to somebody's face.
Yeah. I believe in openness.
I think it's definitely, I mean, a lack of communication is what breeds resentment.
Yeah.
Right? Like eventually that guy's gonna blow up on his flatmate because of all the little opportunities that he's missed to say, I really appreciate it. And they don't have to be a dick about it. Like, I noticed that you're using my watches. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't.
Yeah.
Let's go watch shopping. I'll help you pick out your own watch. But instead, he's just going to keep seeing his flatmate wearing his watches. And then one day he's going to lose his fucking mind and freak out on his flatmate. And then his flatmate's going to be like, what the hell, man? Why didn't you just say something? Just say it.
And it could even be, I mean, this is how people get murdered, right? Like, because of shit like that. Okay, so here's one.
Okay.
You can tell a guy wrote this. My fiance is pregnant and I've been sleeping with her sister. She's also pregnant. I'm not ready for kids. Should I ditch them both?
You're not ready for kids, but you're ready to pay 2 separate women child support for the next 18 years? There's nothing there, buddy. Per usual. You shouldn't write the check your ass can't cash. If you weren't prepared to have kids, you should have wrapped your shit up or made sure that they were using birth control. Now you got to deal with the consequences of your actions.
Yeah. To man up, deal with your consequences.
I could totally be Agony Aunty.
Yeah.
It's funny, like if you spend any time on like Reddit, the subreddit Am I the Asshole? Like there's a lot of them that have to do with pregnancy. Like this one guy said that he and his partner had decided that they were going to switch off in the nighttime feeds. She had 3 or 6 weeks ago, she had a C-section and she wasn't feeling well. And so she asked him to take care of the nighttime feed. And he was like, I'm pissed because now I had to do it 2 days in a row. And I was like, no, you go do it. And everyone was like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like she just had major, not to mention that even if she had given childbirth naturally, that's physically traumatizing, but she just had major surgery and you're keeping score about who's getting up to feed your baby. Like it's your fucking kid.
Yeah. It's like
it's infuriating to
in a healthy relationship, right? If you're going to be together over a long period of time, sometimes your partner will have to do more than you, and sometimes you'll have to do more than your partner. It's fucking life.
Yeah, if you're keeping score, you're not ready to be in a relationship.
No, not at all.
No. On that note, I have to pee and walk the dogs. So
Oh, hi there. Are you looking for a fun pair of glasses because you don't have your own personality? What? Well, hi there. Are you looking for some fun glasses to showcase your unique style and personality? That was better? That was a good one? Okay. Then you should go to zlul.com. Because whether it's your personality or someone else's you want to show off, you'll find glasses at Zlul for incredibly low prices. And you can use my promo code to get even more of a save. Gvizzle, save 8.